Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing CodeCombat, and we're going to be starting with WoodLand Cubbies. Okay, before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe, help us get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do many giveaways for you guys, and make sure that you like, comment, and leave a comment. No, I think you already did all that, so let's just get into the video. So we're going to do WoodLand Cubbies. So in this one, alright, let's see what our goal is. So we had to feed the ores and check the last cubbies. And so right here it says that we have access to powerful if statements. Check your toolbar in the middle for the pragmatic con. Man, I don't know how to pronounce that, but technically we unlock the if statement to check the existence of an enemy. So let's start it. So they already gave us a line of codes. They already put in like the coordinates and everything. We are doing the if function. We're just putting in the if function. And let's see. So the first one right here is enemy equals hero dot find nearest enemy. And that right there is a variable. Okay, so enemy, and then you put equal. So whatever you put behind it, that's the variable, and whatever is inside the variable, you don't actually have to type that in. You just type in the variable's name inside the actual code. So as of under it, it have if enemy. So if there's an enemy, right, then the hero will attack the enemy. So technically, right, the variable is right here. So enemy, right, then if enemy. So the enemy is the variable, right? So if they see the enemy, right, the hero will find the nearest enemy since that's in the variable. And since the enemy, if there is an enemy, then the hero will attack the nearest enemy too. All right, so the hero will attack the nearest enemy. And if there isn't an enemy, then it wouldn't attack at all. So that's how the if statement function works. If there is, or if blah, 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 say for instance, again, right, if there's an enemy, for instance, for this, then it would attack. If there is an enemy, it wouldn't attack. So that's how it works. So right here, I guess we're gonna do another if statement, I guess, because so we're gonna just put in if enemy, right? So we're just gonna do another one. I don't know if wait, let's see. I don't think we had to do another one. So they got like the if enemy, right? So we will put in hero dot attack, and in the parentheses you actually have to put the enemy or the name of the variable that you so-called or whatever you put for your variable is. So technically, if you put your variable as in, let's say, a hamburger, right, that's the variable or the name of which it equals to hero find nearest enemy. You'll put in that name for that variable, right, and then you'll put it inside the parentheses. So for right here, we'll just put another hero dot attack, and it will put enemy, that's the name of the variable, and while it reads the actual code or line of code, it will actually execute the line of code. So you could tell with the variable, it actually keeps it short and keeps it fat, or it keeps it short and clean, and you don't have a whole bunch of line of codes. And then the if statement or the if function makes it even easier for you to actually not have to type in all the different lines of codes for the actual hero to do. So let's start right here. So to actually activate the actual if statement, you want to type in if enemy, well, inside this game right here, if enemy, then you want to put those two dots, right? So then it executes the actual if statement. Then you want to type in under hashtag if enemy is this, you want to type in hero dot attack. If you don't type in hero dot attack, then it won't actually attack nobody. And then you got to put in the name of the variable. And the variable that we're typing in also has enemy or hero dot find nearest enemy. So you don't actually have to type that in either. So let's run it and see what happens. So you can see that since he's gonna go to the X, and every single one, right, he executed the if enemy function 3 times because there was 3 enemies that you could see, and he execute each one if he's seen an enemy, and he saw each enemy and he took them out. And how the if statement function is if whatever your line of code is, if there is a possibility of that line of code actually being there, or that answer or whatever function you put forward, right? If that if statement can find the actual answer or whatever, or say for instance, if you put in, like, if you're making your own code, right, and you put an if statement, say like you want the user to type in yes. So if he said yes, then you put if yes, then blah blah blah, whatever line of code under it. So that's how it works. So we're gonna submit it, and yeah, this is our line of code right here. You can see that he found the enemy, and that's the if statement right there. And I guess that's all the enemies that actually was there. That's crazy. So that's all I got for you guys. You just learned about if statements and if functions. If statements, same thing. You learned that in CodeCombat. You just learned it right now. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe for other videos that we're going to have upcoming. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.